Hi everyone! Have you ever tried matcha? Matcha is finely ground powder of specially grown and processed green tea leaves because it prevents heart disease, type 2 diabetes, cancer and encourages weight loss. There are many ways that you can use and put matcha in your drinks. Today I'm going to share my take on 3 matcha beverages. For the first drink, which is actually the base of all drinks, we need a cup, some sugar. For one variation, you might need some chocolate powder, or as I'm using Bonvita here, we'll need a spoon, of course, to mix everything together. Ideally, matcha powder should be whisked with a bamboo whisk, the picture I showed in the beginning of the video, but I just have this metallic one, so that's what I'm going to use. The matcha powder that I'm using is from Real Matcha. I've used their matcha powder before and loved it. They were kind enough to send it a second time around. I think their powder is pretty affordable for how much you get and that you're getting to try this very good ingredient that's good for your health. So I'll definitely link their product in the bottom bar below. And now let's get started with my 3 favorite variations of using matcha powder in your daily beverages. Now another ingredient for the next variation is coffee powder. You can use the decaf or the normal one. I love to use decaf coffee powder so that I can drink my matcha coffee any time of the day. I always begin my recipes with putting in my matcha powder. How much you put in depends on your taste. My taste is quite developed to it, so I can handle a little more if I want it to be a little stronger. Otherwise, I would definitely recommend, if you're trying it for the first time, put in a little because it might have a little bitter taste. To counteract the bitterness, I definitely put in a little bit of sugar, which definitely helps. And then I add a little bit of hot water, just a little bit, enough to make it into a paste, and then I whisk it. I feel the hot water really helps the sugar to melt and the green tea powder, the matcha powder, to bond together and become a nice paste. So that was the first variation. Now for the second variation of this recipe, you could add in coffee powder at this point and make it a matcha coffee, which is delicious as well. In the morning, gives you the caffeine, energy and some health benefits of matcha powder. Again, we're going to whisk the powders away. And now for the third variation, you could add some Bonvita or chocolate powder at this point to either make matcha chocolate milk, or you can add in coffee and the chocolate powder and have a little bit of the chocolatey flavor and the matcha flavor in. Whatever you do, adding these ingredients, omitting some, it just makes a new concoction every time and it's delicious. Now to complete this beverage in any of the variations that you choose, you need to put some hot milk, and again we whisk it. If you want to make the beverage be a little thin, which I like to do in the case of making the matcha coffee, I add in more water. Otherwise your beverage is done. You could even add ice and make this iced version, or else just make it hot. With the winter seasons coming up, I enjoy making some hot beverages in the comfort of my own home without having to go outside in the cold. I hope you all are going to try one of the beverages from this video at least. If you would like to watch, I made another recipe video, and I've just been loving cooking and making new kinds of things that I've been living alone these days. I hope you're going to check those videos out. If you like this video, make sure to like, subscribe, hit the bell icon, and I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye!